Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. I'm Manganet, and during the year 2022 I'm reading 12 books, each recommended by a different of 12 friends. This is the vlog where I read the book that got recommended to me for February. I mean, the book didn't get recommended to me for February, but the book got recommended to me and I'm reading it in February. Welcome to the reading vlog. I'm currently holding a blanket and a hanger because I want to put this away and I want to put this in the washer to get a nice fresh smelling blanket. I also want to go eat breakfast because I am hungry and it's breakfast time. I mean, it's 12. I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna open the package that I'm not sure if you can see from there. Okay, hold on, let's do it now. I've ordered the book for February, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. Why did I order it so soon? I don't know, but I did. And the book that I'm going to be reading in February, and the reason why I also bought a physical copy, is The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang. And the reason why I got a physical copy of this is because it's a graphic novel. So I didn't want to be reading it in an ebook, and there's no audiobook for it. This was the recommendation of the one and only Philippa Books. Yeah, I'm excited. I wish the pages were those thick, shiny one, like magazine style, because you know I love those pages on graphic novels, but these are just plain matte paper ones. But the book is relatively floppy.
Maybe you're not different. Maybe you're not different. Maybe you're not different. Maybe you're not different.
Having a break on reading because that book reads really quick. There's not a lot of text. I'm really enjoying it, but it reads really quick, so I could technically just read the whole thing in one go, but then what would the point be of this vlog? So I'm making an active effort to not have another vlog that is a bunch of nothing. So instead I'm trying to fill the rest of the vlog with some random activities. If you hear some noise in the background at the moment, it's because I have some clothes washing up in the washing machine. Now I'm gonna put my Gusto box away, but before I do that I'm gonna share with you the recipes that we have for this week, because every time I share this you guys seem to enjoy seeing which recipes we're having. Comforting cottage pie, plant-based burger with figgy, onions and herby fries, chicken shish kebab with tomato bulgur, pilaf and zingi salad, and the last one is chicken and nuja burger, cheesy fries and avo salad. Quick update before I go to bed. I've been reading this afternoon. I haven't read that much because, like I said, I don't want this vlog to be finished like this with one single update, so I'm trying to pace myself, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm going on to chapter 4 and let me show you this. It's a detail, doesn't matter anything. I mean, it matters as much as any details, right? Where the chapters start, they have like the sketch of if you were to make a dress and you'd make like the shape of the fabric on what you need to cut with the measurements and whatever. That's what's on the ends beginnings of each chapter, and it's really cute. This story, I like it. It's so wholesome. The main character, so this is the prince and this is the what is it even called? Seamstress, the dressmaker, but there's a name for it.
According to Wikipedia, a dressmaker, also known as a seamstress.
Seamstress, so that was the word I was looking for. So that's her. Obviously, she has a name. Do I remember her name? I do not. Do I remember the prince's name? Prince Sebastian. I did not remember this. I just read it here. And also, so he's Prince Sebastian, but when he's wearing a dress, he needs to become someone else also, because people cannot know, at least at the point of the book where I am, that he's the prince, because that would be super offensive for everyone. So he becomes Lady Crystalia, which was the person who made the girl when she was a kid want to become a dressmaker. So he does that for her, and when he adopts that name, oh, he was super cute. He was super cute. I'm gonna go to bed now and read like 1 or more 2 chapters. This is so cute. I finished this book last night. Feelings. What are them? Mine towards this book. I liked it. I really liked it, and I was really enjoying this story. But controversial opinion. I have the feeling that the story was too happy towards the end. Who has ever complained about an happy ending in a story? Me. This person here. Spoilers. Skip ahead if you don't want to be spoiled for this book. As we know, the prince likes to become Lady Crystalia. That's the character that he is when he dresses the dresses. So he becomes a woman and he's Lady Crystalia. I feel like the end was a bit rushed. I don't know how to explain, but obviously it's a graphic novel, so everything happens very fast-paced because there's not a lot of time to waste. But towards the end, they are friends, and then out of the sudden, the prince doesn't want the dressmaker to meet this other character, because everyone is going to connect the pieces and realize that if she's the dressmaker of Lady Crystalia and she's also the dressmaker of the prince, then everyone is going to know that they are the same person. So he doesn't want her to meet this famous character, which was the person that she has ever dreamed of meeting. It was the one that created the Crystalia character that I've told you when she was a kid. So he doesn't want her to meet, and then out of nowhere she's like, okay, so in that case I'm leaving. So then she leaves, but then the prince immediately regrets that. Like, all of this within like 3 pages. The prince regrets that and he runs away, and then it's like, it's been months, but it's been like 10 hours. He becomes a monk. It's never mentioned here where he is or what he's doing. You can see from the clothes that he's wearing, like, that's a monk, isn't it? Everyone goes after him. So he's running away because he doesn't want to be confronted with the situation, because everyone now knows his secret and he doesn't want to be a burden on anyone. But then he decides to go back to the hometown because the dressmaker making this show with her dresses and he wants to support her. But like, all of this happened yesterday, so all the drama seems so exaggerated and so explosive for no reason at all. He goes back and he sees her, and then they're friends, and then they kiss. It's a bit random because they were supposed to be friends, but then they kiss, and I was like, what the heck, they're supposed to be friends. But then the happy ending that I'm on about is that the dad goes to talk to the dressmaker and he's worried, like, have I done anything wrong? Why is he the way he is? The dressmaker is telling him, don't worry, that's just who he is. You've not done anything. It's nothing to do with you. So it initially gives the idea that the dad is against, like it should, because it's a king from many, many years ago and these things were not well accepted back then. But then at the end, the dad is actually super supportive, and when they go to do that special show where the dressmaker was showing her dresses for the first time to the world, not only the prince shows up, has a beautiful girl, look at that dress, look at that how fabulous that is, and look at the face and the hair, everything is epic. But a few pages before, the show starts and it's like the bodyguard and the other male that work for the king, they all put on dresses and they are walking down the runway, whatever that is called, with the dresses on to show support to the prince. And then the dad, the king, he also wears a dress and some makeup. And after all, he's a super supportive dad and he loves his kid no matter what. And it's a beautiful message and it's a very, very happy ending. And then, like that's not enough, she does meet the lady that she wanted to meet. So I feel like at the end of this book, all the pieces were tied very nicely together in a nice neat bow, and everything was happy and everything was fine. And it's great because, I mean, this is made for younger readers and it's great transmitting the message that there is hope in the world. But you know, I have a dark soul and I don't know, it always bothers me when things in books are not realistic. Again, like I always say, it's not like anything in here is realistic, but the details, the things that would never happen in real life, I don't know. Obviously I'm happy that the dad was supportive and that all the staff was supportive and that they were even willing to put on dresses and go in front of everyone in the crowd to show their support to the prince. But I don't know, we killed the mood for me a little bit. I was more in the vibes of having this being a heartbreaking tragedy novel. I'm not sure exactly what I was expecting for it to happen in the end, but I don't think it was this. When the man showed up, it was already like a plot twist. When the dad showed up, I was in bed and I literally went like, because definitely 100% not expecting that. So I did appreciate that. I don't know, just the energy that came from the end of this book. I didn't love it. And then last night I was a bit upset when I finished reading this because, yeah, I was disappointed. This was not what I was expecting. And I don't know. My dark soul was not happy with this. My dark soul was not happy with this because I was too happy with the ending. I was so revolted against this that I actually wanted to rate it at 3 stars. But I think I'm gonna settle on a 4 because I really enjoyed the story. It has an important message. And up until the very ending, it had a nice pace. Things were happening. It was not too fast. It was not too slow. It was perfect pace. Towards the end, then everything got really rushed and really dramatic as well. It's like there was this huge red button in the middle saying push for drama, and someone pushed the button and all the drama came out at the same time. Have you ever seen that clip? This is a very much Philippa story. I feel like this is the kind of cute, hopeful story that fills Philippa's little heart up with happiness. And that is very cute to read. And knowing that she is the jolly person that believes in the good in the world, that she's not a dark soul like I am, that's for sure. So this was my book for February, 12 by 12. Second book, second friend, 4 stars. Not my favorite book ever, but now that I'm talking about the book, I feel like I want to give it more. I want to make it a 4.5, perhaps even a 5, because I don't know, I really enjoy the book, the characters and the way it's written. And I don't read a lot of graphic novels, but these ones had me intrigued. I love the fact that there is not a lot of text in this. Like, this is probably one of the pages with the most amount of text. I hate when graphic novels have a lot of text. Graphic novels are supposed to be pretty for you to look at the pictures, and it's part of the fun to deduct the story based on the pictures you are looking at. And that's why I love when there's entire pages that don't have a single speech bubble, because it's part of the art. And I really appreciate when the author is able to transmit a story just with pictures. I think it was a brilliant graphic novel, and I'm definitely very happy that I read it. I feel like I want to give it 5 stars, but I don't think I can, because it's not one of my all-time favorite books, but it was very good. Okay, let's settle on a 4 stars. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm just going in circles, and then editing Manganet is gonna hate me forever and ever. If you haven't read this, and if you have skipped ahead a bit of me spoiling basically the content of the entire book, then give it a try. I think you are going to appreciate it. I think that it takes a very, very, very dark soul to not enjoy this, so maybe it would be a good book for Natasha to read and tell us if her dark soul is able to be negative about this, because mine was close but not yet. We're gonna settle on a 4 stars. Come back tomorrow for another video. Come back every other day. We're reaching the end, less than 1 week to go. I hope you are enjoying the content, and I'll see you soon. I don't know how to do this anymore. Come back tomorrow for another video. Bye.